Welcome to Speaking About That.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time since we see each other. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Speaking About That. Carter here. Um, Very happy that I'm able to film a new episode again. We've been gone for so long. I'm so sorry. So now we are back with a brand new episode, and we're gonna do more and more episode, bringing more guests, and so just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. So yeah, today I'm with Darren. Darren, say hi to the
Hello
people, man.
guys. Welcome back. We are back
Yep,
from
yep.
inactivity.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. Speaking about that is back, and
Yes, sir.
we hope that we can be very very consistent because
Yep.
we really really love doing this, and we love to speak to a lot of people. So today is two of us only. Ziada is not here, busy man. Understand? Not just him. I'm busy also, but he will be back in the upcoming episode. So you guys stay tuned. If you miss him, yeah, just stay tuned for coming upcoming episode. So first of all, so happy that we're back, and also I brought two of my uni friends to this episode. Also, we are getting near to the National Day, so I think it's a great day to film this episode to talk about things that I think is quite niche and also serious in Malaysia. So before we start off the topic and start off this episode, let's do a little bit of introduction. I'll let my guests do the ice breaking. So yeah, let's start off with the guy with the beard, man.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Baven, Carter's friend from Taylor's. So I would like to thank Carter and Darren for inviting me to this podcast. So I'm very excited about it.
Of course, man. I'm grateful for your time also. Next, the guy with the big headphone, man.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Wizardry. I would like to thank the Speaking About That, the SAT team, for having me as a podcast guest, as this is my first time. So I'm excited about today's episode. So let's get to it.
Okay.
Let's
So
get it.
our guest today is Wiz and Baven. Give them a round of applause and some cheering. A little bit sound effect, bro. A little bit sound effect. So yeah, guys. So both of them, we are four of us. We are all from the same uni, but
Yes, sir.
it's my friend Darren, because Darren is from a different batch. So yeah, grateful to bring both of you in. So yeah, little bit. So let's let's talk about the topic today. So what are we talking today is about unity in Malaysia. So see, nearing to National Day, it's like Satu Malaysia is all about three different races because Malaysia involves a lot of races. So the main races will be Malay, Chinese, and Indian.
Mm.
So it's important three of these race unite each other. So that's why National Day. So from the history and everything, these three races in Malaysia plays. I mean, each each of them plays a very very important role, and also it influence how great Malaysia is because different races you have different kind of culture, different kind of food. So
Religion.
everything we mix together and religion, everything mixed together is it makes something very very special and beautiful. And we are very very grateful of it. So that's why today we'll be talking unity. Unity is a word that is very very strong and is very very important to us Malaysian. Okay, so okay, over here, four of us, we can see we have three different races here. We have Wizard. Uh, Wizard is Malay. Bhavan is Indian, and me and Darren we are Chinese. So yeah. Um, let's start off with Bhavan. Bhavan, I think from young until uni or working days, do you feel like do you how to say because three different races. I mean, you growing up with mostly is your same races, right? When you grow up, is it the people that your friends? I mean, the friends that you make. Is it mostly Indian?
Yeah, I mean that was for primary school lah.
I
Secondary
see.
school, I mean I mixed with of course obviously there's you have Indian, Malay, and Chinese as I come from a government school, but still my circle of friends is the same race lah. Like
When you're young, lah. When you're young.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I feel yes. I think most of us when we're born as a baby or as a I mean going to the kindergarten, I think the friends that we make is mostly is the same races when we
Yeah.
start off. So yeah. So I think how about Wizard? How when during like kindergarten, what kind of friend that you grow up with? Like which kind of race? Is it like mixed or is yeah?
Okay, that's a very good question. Actually, when I was 5 to 6 years old, when I
Mm-hmm.
was a when I was a little kid at a kindergarten school,
Mm.
I actually grew with multiple races lah, not only Malays, but I also grew with
Mm.
Chinese and also Indian. So I actually made friends in kindergarten.
Oh.
Followed by the primary school also, still multiple races like Malay, Chinese, Indian also along the way.
Mm.
Until today, I'm still growing not only with a group of Malay people, but also with multiple races also lah. Because understanding about my experience so far, I've also had the chance to lepak with the Chinese, lepak with the
Yeah.
Indian, and also other international people also. So it's
Yeah.
actually from there I can actually learn also lah about the diverse
Correct.
culture, their background and everything. So yeah, I grew up with multiple races, not only like only Malays.
Correct.
Mm.
That's great. That's great. How about Darren?
Okay, for me also, for me, my case is almost the same as Bowen. Mainly, I make friends with friends that are from the same race, like Chinese. Since primary school, secondary school, because because when I was in secondary school, the majority was Chinese, so uh, main the majority of my friends consist of Chinese. Only one or two was like 1 to 3 like Malay, Indian, other race. Yeah.
I see. Okay. I think for me, okay, first of all, I'm from East Malaysia, Sabah. Not to be rude, but in East Malaysia, the popularity of Indian is not that much. Okay. So I think I grew up mostly with my Chinese and also Malay, but I think most of them is Chinese. Okay. So when I went to primary school, yeah, that's when that I get to know people from different races. Also, because my primary school is a Chinese primary school, so there's Malay coming into the Chinese school to learn the Chinese language lah, and also there's a few Indian also. So from there, I get to know like people from different races. So yeah, it's fun to know people from different races because you get to learn stuff from them. So I mean, okay, what I mean like, do you guys when you guys make friends, okay? Okay, so this the now let's go to the point already. When you guys make friends, what's your mindset? Do you like how to say? Do you focus on making friends with your same race first, or you just go with the flow? Any people that you meet, like you don't care what races, you just be friends like this, or you have the mindset like, I'm a Chinese, I will just make Chinese friend only. I mean the mindset lah. When you grow up, from young to growing up, what's your mindset when you make friends? Yeah. Who want to start? You guys it's a discussion. You just talk only.
Okay, for me, my mindset when growing up was I don't really care what race or what religion he's from, as long we have the same vibes, like we can mix together, talk about the same topic, have a common interest, then I will very high chance be friends with him. So like I
see.
don't really care like he's from America or he's Indian or whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys?
Babu, you wanna go first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but as long we treat each other with respect, we respect each other's culture. We don't make fun of our
Yeah,
like
right.
beliefs or what. So it doesn't matter as long as we can get along. We understand each other very well. So yeah, race doesn't really matter. But if you ask me now, if it was last time, yes, I would have. My answer would be different because my aim is just to make friends on the same race. But growing up, I realized it's better to make friends of different country. As long as you get along, you respect each other,
I see. I
treat
see.
treat
Okay,
others with respect.
that's good. That's good. Is
Okay, thanks guys for sharing your experiences. Okay, so one thing about me, right? I'm actually very open when it comes to making friends, seriously. So I don't really look in particular races or culture background or whatever. Let's say for there's this group that I can really masuk the this of the multiple races, or maybe even or maybe even only Malay or only Indian or only Chinese. I'm absolutely open. I can really make friends with them using my own communication skill and also get to know them, get to understand them. So from there, I believe respect comes. Obviously, is one of the priority lah when it comes to you making friends with people. Understanding, respect, and also getting to know each other's culture, showing interest in trying out each other's culture interests, and also like what Darren mentioned earlier. As long as you have I'm sure when you make friends, you will meet a lot of people that have a lot of
yes.
interests also, and also some interests can be the same as yours. For example, when you like to eat nasi lemak, and that person he or she also like to
Yes.
eat nasi lemak, so we have that same interest. Other than that also, besides eating, like playing games and also like being an athlete, like to play sport. So I mean, not all people play sports in the world, right? So
Right.
when you meet people that play sports, when you meet people that play games, I'm sure you have I mean, like I said earlier, knowing myself as a very open-minded person with an open mindset, I'm open. I don't really look into like this kind of thing. Like for example, this guy has it, I don't want this guy, I don't want. I'm open to any guy, any girl I can really make friends with, as long as we are nice to each other, respect each other, and having a good level of tolerance towards each other. So from there, I'm really really good to go. For example, if
Yeah.
you put me in other countries other than Malaysia, I have no problem making friends with them because one thing about me, I'm very confident that I can really uh step out of my comfort zone, just make friends with people, be it from my own race or Indians or Chinese or other races as well. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Very, very good. Yeah. I feel that in Malaysia, yeah, different races. I mean, each race they have their own like religion, their culture and everything. It's totally different. But as a human, we are the same. Just the way we how to say? Uh yeah, it's just different in the way that maybe like our religion, our culture, the things we celebrate. But from here, with different races, we get the chance to experience different kind of culture and festival. So for like example, I get the experience to celebrate Hari Raya, and I get the experience to celebrate Diwali. It's something very, very if Malaysia is not a multicultural or like a multi races country,
Mm.
I don't think we have a chance to experience all this. Correct, right? We don't have all this. So I think just the word, like all four of us say, the word respect is very, very important,
Yes.
right? The word respect is very important to make unity work in this country.
Mm.
Um, there's of course there's people that don't agree what we say because this option is all words that is based on our opinion and also from what we I mean it's mainly based on our opinion. Okay, there's there's people that don't agree what we say. There's a group of people that probably is mm, don't really how to say maybe not comfortable
Mm.
to make friends with different races.
Mm.
Yeah, there will be people like this. Of course, we understand and we respect that.
Yes.
But I feel that if we unite and we understand each other's culture, and it's not a problem. As long the word respect is there, everyone can be friends. Yeah, it's like give and go. It's like, oh, your race, you probably you guys you there's some restriction that you guys can't do this kind of stuff. So we respect that. So we don't do like we don't force you guys. Yeah. So okay. What I mean, what is the main thing you guys think that unite Malaysian together? I can start first. For me, I feel whenever our Malaysia national sports team, either we go for badminton or football, it unites Malaysian very, very strong.
Yes.
You can see that from the time Lee Jong Wei went out to go for big competition. It unites people a lot. It gives me goosebumps every time when I go to Mama or even I watch through like the post match. I saw reaction from the Mama that all the different races sitting there cheering for Lee Jong Wei.
Yes,
It
sir.
really gives me goosebumps. I really, really love it. And I see that's one of the reason it unites Malaysian together. Yeah. How about you guys? Anyone can go first?
For me, I would say it's the food lah.
The food. Yes.
Yes.
I feel also.
Yeah, because like nasi lemak, definitely every race can enjoy. Like roti canai,
Mhm.
like since that is the ideal breakfast that everyone eats, the every race will taste roti canai and nasi lemak and Milo ice. Like
Mm.
so that's what it unites all the three major races.
Yes, correct. I mean, not just nasi lemak, roti canai. There's a lot also, right? There's like I mean, Malaysian food is nice lah. We get we are blessed enough to get to taste different kind of food in this country, and all of it tastes so good. Yeah. Who's yeah? How about you, Wiz? What do you think? What unites Malaysian the most?
To me, when what unites Malaysia the most is when they all being together, number one.
Mhm.
And number two is also about understanding each other's culture and also
Mm.
being open, being friendly, and also like bermesra lah with people, right? Like you don't really be sombong around. When you have that arrogant behavior, there's no unity at all. I
Correct.
mean, I'm starting to think that without unity, there might not even be a Merdeka.
Correct.
True.
Right?
That's facts,
Exactly.
man.
So
That's facts.
yes, exactly. So when it comes to this unity, a lot of things can happen positively in a way. Of course, for
Mm.
example, when everyone unites and also for a better life, for a better future, I'm sure they will tend to do a lot of things. For example, having initiatives, producing a group where they want to do something that benefits their kids, the young generation, the old generation, and everything. And also other than that, and also like what Bhavan have actually mentioned earlier, is about food. Because let me just share with you guys something lah. I don't know whether you guys play TikTok or not. So I saw this one content in Twitter.
Okay.
So this is one user
Okay.
shared a content of TikTok.
Mhm.
This is one person. I'm not really sure whether it's Malay or Indian or Chinese. He or she happens to smell a curry from a neighbor, you know.
Okay.
Okay, so this person happens to feel shy, and at the same time, he or she smells that the curry is super duper good. So I'm not really sure the neighbor whether it's Indian or Chinese. I'm not really too sure. But then when you see the comments right on that TikTok video, it's very heartwarming and very friendly. Why? Because when I see the comments, most of the comments are actually Indian. So I think assuming at the real life situation, the neighbor that cooks curry, right, which is very very nice, very very smell good one. I think it could be Indian lah, the one that cook. So I think it's either Malay or Chinese, the one that actually post the video lah about the
Okay.
comment. The comments are all about like for example, akak, mailah datang makan curry kalau nak. Saya okey je, boleh masak apa semua. And guess what? These comments are all from Indian society. So from there, I can see the unite. It's like when you come together, Malay like for that particular situation, that's a unity there for you.
Correct, correct.
See, that's why, which is why Baba said earlier, is food. The food
Yeah.
actually unites people. Other than that, also culture, the buildings. When you see all those tall buildings, all right.
Mm,
So it's all planned by the of course the multiple races and also for maybe from other
mm,
other foreigners as well. So I mean, knowing Malaysia as a multinational country, so the unity is definitely there, obviously, because
correct.
when you go out, even if you go at the mama or maybe like the restaurant, all multiple races, like
Correct.
not only like the kedai, all those like Malay or
Mm,
Chinese or Indian.
mm.
Maybe you might see by very badly lah,
Yeah,
but it
yeah, yeah.
depends on the
Correct.
shop. So
All
when
right.
you go like all the mama, all the food court, 100% I can guarantee you, you will see multiple races: Malay, Chinese, Indian.
Correct.
Maybe beyond these three races also. So
Correct.
from there,
Correct.
when you go to food shop, you will see there's unity also actually.
Correct.
So of course lah, the food is also unity, the
Yeah.
building is also the culture, and also the fact that you guys can live together
Mm.
as one by multiple races.
That's
So yeah, I
correct.
think that's what unity means to me.
That's correct.
Yeah. Then I feel because of this, the word unity in Malaysia, it attracts people from around the world to come over here.
Yes.
You see
True.
all the foreigners like the Americans, the UK, all the Angmos lah. when they come here, they love to experience every single culture. They will go to the Chinese temple. They will go whenever it's like Hari Raya, they will go to like Malay open house to experience it. They will go to Batu caves to experience what the Indians are doing. It's something very beautiful lah. Seriously.
Yes.
To be honest, I really, really love this country. Yeah, I know our money inflation those is very, very bad. It's very, very bad. I mean like it's not easy for us now. Like we just graduated. We are
Yeah.
working. You guys know how tough is it? How tough it is, right? Making
Yes.
money is not easy. That's
Yeah.
that's the sad thing. But I still love this country a lot, even though we are not like how to say we are not like Singapore, like money wise, financially wise, it's not like Singapore or like even the European countries. It's totally different. But what make this country beautiful, I think, is the unity of the three races. It brings a lot of beautiful colors coming out from this country. Yeah. So, okay. Okay lah. I think when young we are still not mature enough that maybe we don't understand much about unity.
Mm.
I mean, the first time, I think most of us, I mean, of course, like what you guys say, like when you grow up, you guys get to know like different races, right? Like people from different races, friends from different races, but we are young, we are still not clear what is happening, right? So when you grow up, when you get to understand more about, like, example, the Malay culture, the Chinese culture, the Indian culture, do you guys feel uncomfortable? Like there's difference, or you guys slowly to understand, or you guys don't really want to understand? I mean, like when you're young, when you're growing up. Yep. Darren, you want to say first?
Wait, can you say again? I don't really get.
Okay, sorry. Okay, example, like when we're young,
Hmm.
like what we say, like we grow up with knowing, like you say, you get to know Indian, Malay when you grow up, but we are young, right? We because from young, our mindset, of course, this is a human. This is a human. We, of course, we as a human, we just gonna make friends because he or she is a human. We don't really understand what's the background of their races, right? During when we are young, lah, kindergarten, of course, we don't really understand. Probably your parents will explain to you. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, growing up, like, okay, once you're in the stage that you get to know things more, like you get to understand things more,
Yeah.
when you approach and try to understand what uh the how the other races culture works, do you feel like uncomfortable, or you just like you will go slowly understand and respect them? Yeah.
Okay, for me, so far I don't find myself uncomfortable with any of the knowledge that I get. Because to me, like
Mm-hmm.
religion and race, every race or religion has its own restrictions, you know.
Yeah.
So I just respect what is said by
Correct.
the person that said it or the authority that sets it. So I respect that instead of going against it or trying to be judgmental towards it, because I don't think it's in my position to judge that, like,
Correct.
because I'm not a leader or anything, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not from that race or religion,
Mm.
so I cannot judge that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I just respect and live with it. Like
Okay.
if there's certain race or religion has this restriction, okay, I will get to understand it, why they do it. Then I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, so that's why they do it. Then
Mm-hmm.
that gives you a better idea and
Mm-hmm.
better understanding of why they have this restriction, so you won't
Okay.
be like judging towards it. Like, sometimes there's some news online, then there's
Mm.
some maybe some religion or race things, issues.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Instead of judging it, maybe you try to understand it, then you
Mm.
then you can have a better idea of what of like, oh, okay, so that's why they do it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Understand. Okay. So I'll continue for my part first. So for me, so I think kindergarten until okay, I think only primary was the time that I get the opportunity to make friends with different races.
Mm.
But that time I was young, and the people that I know, I just know that they are Malay. These are my Malay friends. But to understand the culture, I that time I'm still young. I'm not very clear what is happening. So for me, my mindset is just like, oh, they are my friends. We will be playing football. We are happy. There's no any we just friends. Okay. So when I went to high school, I don't get the chance to understand more because I study in a Chinese high school. So
Mm.
Chinese high school basically all is Chinese and
Mm.
foreigners.
Mm.
So I have not much knowledge to understand more the culture and the culture of the other races. I get to understand more through friend probably my parents and also uh social media. But that time social media is not that big.
Yeah.
But I think mainly it's more for my parents. But that time the knowledge of my parents is not like wide because my hometown, I have to say seriously, the population there, yeah, there's a lot of Malay and also there's a lot of it's not just Malay. It's in Sabah there's like Kadazan, there's even more.
Mm.
There's a lot of races actually. Yeah. So there's more. So I think high school I didn't get the chance to understand more about the other races.
Mm.
When is the time I get to know more? Is when I came here to study.
Mm. Came to
Okay.
uni.
Yeah, I came to uni. Because I'm a guy that same. I respect. I mean, even though I don't have the knowledge that much about the other races, like their culture, I still give the full respect to everyone because I love this country. I respect every single one. I'm okay to make friends with any races. So yeah, I think during foundation time, my first friend it's Malay. It's Malay. Yeah. But interestingly, he speaks Chinese. So we get along very, very fast because he's a funny guy. And from there, yeah. And we get along very, very well. I know him like that's when I get to know more information that how the Malay culture works. What then the things that I need to be more aware and I need to be more respectful on with. Because I think not just that friend also how to say explain me more about the Indian races also. Because he himself he also a lot of Indian friends. So yeah, from there. So that's why you I feel that Malaysia can be better and better. It's all about bringing three races all together as one. it will be very, very. This country will be going better and better once the unity is clicked on 100% with every single person and even every single races. Why? Everybody being respectful. Everybody mindset is aligned as one because we don't compare, we don't stereotype. If all of us is one, things will go good because we want to share happy things. We want good things to happen only. So yeah, so it's like once I know my that friend, I get to know more about their culture, and it give us a better bond. Then so until today we are very, very good friends. So yeah, I feel this is very important unity. So yeah, that's my story lah. So Wizard, what's your story? Like yeah.
Oh, okay, me going first. Okay, so ever since I was a kid, right, and then when I grew up, I don't have the point of view of okay, this guy is from different race, so I don't really care. I don't know about the cultural background.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I am 100% not that. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, when I friends with boys and girls from multiple races, I'm always open one. I tend to be open and always learn to understand, respect, and also learn bits of their culture. Why? Because when we have the learning mindset of knowing about their culture, kita tak rugi apa-apa because we have a lot of knowledge.
Yes, correct.
So when we have a lot of knowledge, right, on these cultures, people will be thinking that you are a very people learning person, number one. Number two, always have the mindset and the view of learning. Number two.
Yeah.
Number
Correct.
three, when you have this great level of knowledge towards cultures, when you go to other countries, you will not have a problem understanding their culture, their background. Why?
Correct.
Because you already have the skill, you have the experience to know cultures from multiple races. Let's say,
Yeah.
for example, when you migrate to other countries, you won't have. I know it's going to be a culture shock because it's not really a Malaysian society. It's going to be a different society, which is that country society, lah. So when you live in that particular country with that society, I doubt that you will really have a problem understanding or making friends with them and learning about their culture and background as well. So I mean, let's say like for example, now you're in an airport. For example, you're at the airport, right? You will see multiple races, not only in Malaysia, like Malay, Chinese, Indian, but from other people from other countries as well, like Australian, British, Britain, or maybe Russia, maybe the Indian people from other from Indian country, right?
Correct.
As I was saying, and then also right, other than that, when you play sports with multiple races, also you will know. Not only you get to know and learn about their culture, you will know about how they apply themselves to playing sports based on their own culture, their own background.
Yes.
And then also, of course obviously it's negative lah to have this stereotype, discriminating kind of thing, right? And then when you do anything, for example, when you just stay at home, play game on social media and everything, you will see contents from multiple people, multiple races also, not only Malaysia, Chinese and Indian. These multiple races are very smart, creative, and
Yes.
amazing in producing contents
Yeah.
lah. Just like you guys lah. For
Correct.
example, like last time that Baven producing all his own contents and for his own matters lah. And then for
Yes.
you guys also like producing like all music contents and everything, right? You guys festival doing all the concerts, right? And for example, like Darren, let's say for instance, he also play games. I'm sure, for example, he posts videos about game also. So you will see these multiple races, they are very creative one. They post on social media, then they know, okay, this person like games, okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, this person like music, and then good. For Baven, like always like sport, workout and everything. All those stuff. Remember last time, like Baven do all those workout videos, right? So that's the interest really. So with unity, when you learn about people's culture, you will know a lot of things. You won't
Correct.
you won't you won't regret. You have nothing to lose. Seriously.
Correct.
So from young until old, you will never stop learning one. Why? Because as years goes by, things change, people change. So it's gonna be evolving years lah.
Correct.
You will see years of evolving.
Yes.
So from there, right? When you learn a lot, you will gain knowledge. It's gonna benefit you for your future.
Yeah.
Benefit for your resume also when you apply for jobs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when you meet people will think, wow, this boy very good.
Correct.
This boy or girl very good, like having a good cultural knowledge. So I think I'll get along with him. I'll be able to talk to him very well. We get to know a lot of
Correct,
things.
correct,
We can
correct.
share a lot of things together. So
Yeah,
from
yeah.
there, common interest, there you go.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
other than common interest also, you will have same taste lah. For example, same taste in music, food, sport. So you can talk a lot of things. I'm sure when you have this common interest and have the same taste, you'll be able to talk for hours, literally. So that fits
Mm.
the duration of the movies. For example, like movies 1 hour, 1.5, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. There's a possibility when you have the same taste, same
Yeah,
interest, you will tend to talk about all these things beyond 3, 4 hours easily.
correct,
If you are
correct,
good in sharing knowledge, exchanging information, and of course lah, skills lah, and also understanding in a way. So
correct.
yeah, I think that's pretty much lah
Yeah,
about my experience from young
yeah,
till now. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, from I mean, knowing all this, it. I mean, even though not for yourself, you also can influence to your friends and family. Probably your friends might have a different situation from you. Maybe your parents didn't get the opportunity to know more people from different races because every single person is different. So probably if we have the mindset of the mindset of having three races to unite peacefully and also making unity great in Malaysia. Yeah, even though we are not famous, but with our words and with our mindset, if we share to people around us, yeah, it's like how to say, it's like COVID lah. COVID is a bad thing, but if we share all this nice knowledge, spread it around, yeah, you just spread around. You you just give the message to every single one. Slowly spread around to let people know that how important unity is in Malaysia. Yeah. Okay, Marvin, how about your story?
Like what as Viz mentioned to me was the opposite because like growing up, I
Okay.
was from a Tamil school lah, from primary.
Mm.
So definitely all my race are Indian. All the friends I make is all Indians. But as I grow up, even in high school, also my circle of friends is still the same race.
Okay.
But also I also realized that it is time that you should come out of your comfort zone to make race. You have to make friends from other races because in the work life you're not going to be just your race alone. You'll be meeting
Yeah,
Correct.
true.
That's
not
very true.
you'll be meeting like Chinese, Malays, like even people from different countries also. So it's very important to make friends from other races, so you won't feel left out. Like what Miss has mentioned, people change every year, things change every year, nothing stays the same. Everything is evolving, so we have to evolve. So we have to we have to move on with life and also make keep contact, like keep connection from people from different each race respectively.
That's very,
That's,
very good. Yeah.
that's true.
I'm grateful that four of us, because we can see we are the young generation. We are the future lah in this country. So yeah, this is why I want to do podcasts to record people from different races saying that how important unity is. Because recording all this is a moment. It's like now
Yeah.
four of us we having a moment. It's very, very precious. It's because like having you guys to sit down here to talk to me and also sharing your story and everything is something very precious. Money cannot buy.
Yeah.
Something that money cannot buy. I mean,
Sure.
like all your time and everything, I cannot use money to buy. Okay, if you're an influencer, okay lah, I can pay you lah. But I'm making you to do something. But for you to sit down with me to share your story, to share our story to the people around the world is something very, very priceless. Yeah, maybe maybe some people really, really needs words from some kind of advice or words like this. Like previously we did something about mental health, we did something about like investment, everything. Some of the knowledge, it might help people. We maybe don't know. Because social media, it's an opportunity for you, a platform for you to share things to the people that might need it, really, really need it. Because you never know, every single person's life is different. You never know what's the person is facing in their life. So yeah, I think I think we're gonna end this soon. I mean, I think we cover quite well already about unity, but I think there's more things to be shared. But
Yes.
let's let our listener or our followers or subscriber to give your thoughts about how Malaysian can be how Malaysia how to let Malaysia to unite better, because it's very, very important in Malaysia. We cannot let the word unity to be vanished or gone in the future, because we are the future. We are the young generation. Our voice matters to Malaysia. So okay, guys, thank you so much for coming to the show. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's not a very long session, and yeah, I hope this really I hope bringing you guys in is like a good experience that you guys like. I mean, it helps you. It grows. It grows your, maybe boost your confidence. Me and Darren, we never think that we will do this at all. In uni, we are quiet. We are as quiet as a, what can I say?
Mouse.
It's a mouse. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
we are like a person working in a library.
Yes.
I don't really approach people and talk, but with all the support from my family, even my girlfriend, my loved one, yeah, even Darren and Ziada, they boost me a confidence and also push me out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I I wish the best for both of you in your career. It's been a long time since the last time we catch up, and yeah, I'm blessed to know both of you, and really, really happy that you guys can come to my show and do this with me. Thank you so much. Wait.
Almost ending already.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you guys can give your some final words, the final
Yes.
thoughts. How
Okay, Baban, wanna go
yeah,
first?
Baban, talk more lah. No, it's okay. Final thoughts, you can talk more.
Yeah. Any
Mhm.
final
Yeah,
thoughts about
yeah. You wanna
unity?
you wanna bring up something funny? You wanna give speaking
Yeah.
about it some suggestion? Also can.
You
Just
want to
Yes.
bring up something funny, or you want
yeah,
to talk about relationship life, or you want to talk about life advices? Now's
yeah,
the moment.
yeah. You
Invite
wanna give a
everything.
quote? Yeah. We have a we always, our episode, we have a highlight that's like, it's called our little section called listen up. So if you have a great quote, voice it
Yeah.
out,
Feel
and
free
I
to
will
share
share
it.
it. I
Yes.
feel free to share. I'm gonna post you, and you're gonna get viral. No lah, I'm weird. But it's
Ayo.
okay. Just say whatever you want to say. Just
I
your
think
final
Babu
thoughts.
was hoping for you guys to viral him, just post
Yeah.
everything, record apa
No
lah.
lah.
Shit.
Don't humble, bro. It's okay. Just
Yeah,
share.
lah,
Just
just
share
kidding
whatever
lah.
you want to say.
Uh, I've no quote, but there's one thing I can say. Another way how we unite races is don't stereotype unnecessarily lah.
That's great.
Like
That's
example lah, like let's say when you have a conflict, let's say when I have a conflict with you, like Carter for example, I'll
Okay.
only example, I will
Yeah, I know,
only use you as a reference. Don't use
Ah.
This
your
is
I don't
relatable, by
use
the
your
way.
race.
I know.
That's
don't
why
know,
that's
okay.
another issue. That's another issue also because we all have our own stereotype and that's how we
Yes.
and it's very disrespectful lah, you know.
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's one way. When you have a problem with the people, you refer to them. You don't refer their race. That's already
Correct.
like that person is the problem. It's not the race.
Correct.
That
It's,
give them the
if
yeah.
we think, because if, like what you say, the mindset of people is like this, it will, how to say, it will slowly turns into like what we've been saying. The problem is stereotyping and being racist,
Yes.
and we making the problem not to the
Worse.
person, but we blaming it to the race.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's very, very toxic and it's very, very wrong. So
Mm.
yeah, like what Bhavan said is true. We cannot, if a person have a problem, it's not the races is making the problem. If you have a conflict, sit down, talk it out. There's nothing to shout. There's nothing. You don't need to punch. You don't need to fight. If you're punching, you're fighting. If you're arguing loudly, there's not. There's no way you can solve the problem. There's no way you can solve the problem. Sit down, talk nicely,
Yeah,
maybe
you
cool
just
down a
make
bit.
things worse.
Yeah, you're gonna make
Yeah.
things worse. You're gonna make people. You're gonna make races hate each other because okay, example, me and you, if we're fighting, oh, I'm gonna tell my Chinese friend, oh, this uh just now my Indian friend. So for them, if I yeah, like this also, if I don't give them the correct message, they will think another way because my mindset is different from other people, right? Maybe I think that is Bhavan's. No, I don't wanna use Bhavan. Maybe that's I mean like for me, I think that it's the person's problem. But maybe my friend will be thinking like, oh, that race people is like that one. You also never know, right? You cannot help. I mean, like you cannot think for other people. So that's why give the correct message, do the right thing. Yeah, it will make things better. Great point, Bhavan. Great point. Nice. Yeah. Then not just that, you can share a bit your thoughts coming into the show. Do you like it? I know I really really want to do this in physically so we can meet up. It's more natural and to avoid like all the disconnection or tech problem. I hope one day soon I'm planning to do something physical. So maybe because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of episode. Maybe future we will bring you guys back again with other
Mm.
friends or we will see. So yeah, Pavan, what's your experience in speaking about that?
It was amazing. Like
Oh, amazing.
I didn't expect Carter to call me, but anyway, thank you. So looking forward to more adventure. I mean, look forward for more to join in this podcast. As there be
Not just
all
join,
the
bro. Share to your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to listen.
sure.
we
You know,
need
for those who are
listeners.
watching, speaking about that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You
Oh,
know,
thanks, man.
Wow,
Thanks, man.
Bhavan doing the
Grateful,
marketing
grateful.
already.
Thank you. I mean, we're not forcing lah. We just want to give our voice to the public. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
we
Share
really
to
want to share
share
to the
to
people,
people.
share to the younger generation.
Yes.
I feel we need to share more things to the younger generation. So that's
Yeah.
why I love doing this. Yeah, bringing different people from different industry, even friends, family, colleagues in the future. I'll just share things. Share like yeah. How about you, Wizard? Any quotes? Any quotes or like what you
Any quotes or
wanna
thoughts?
or any thoughts with
Any
the topic unity? You can
yes.
like what Baban say. Baban just made a solid point for us.
Okay, so where do I start? I remember when you guys were explaining one key point. I think one or two key point that I really wanted to share.
Okay.
Unity also like I think I mentioned earlier that Unity also involves like wearing clothes also, right?
Mm-hmm,
So you can see during the festival like Hari Raya or Deepavali or Chinese New Year, you will definitely see some people out there, or maybe most people out there. Okay lah, for example, let's take Hari Raya as an example.
okay. Can.
Okay, for during the
Mm-hmm.
celebration. Let me ask you guys. Have you guys seen a Chinese or Indian or any other races
Mm-hmm.
wear baju Melayu?
Um, you mean by you mean when the Hari Raya is happening or during the open house or something like that? Or you
When
invite
Hari
the
Raya can be both also during Hari Raya and also when the
okay.
open house is happening.
Yes, I don't really see a lot, but I see a lot in social media, maybe like campaigns, influencer campaigns. They are they are they are made to do that. I saw something like that. But if you say like normalized style, I don't. Probably
Yeah.
I'm not aware enough of that, but not really.
But yeah, just to make things clear,
Mhm.
you can actually see. Okay lah, I think if you go to a lot of open houses, right? And also let's say the dress code is gonna be baju traditional attire on that
Okay.
Hari Raya celebration.
Mm.
Not to say all those different races must pakai baju raya. It's actually optional. Okay, it's optional. Number one. Number two, if they actually did wear baju Melayu like baju Hari Raya, right? That's a unity for you also. Why? Because you are experiencing the Islam, the Malay culture, wearing baju Melayu for the Hari Raya. So it gives an opportunity for other races also to feel like all those Malay people also wearing baju Melayu, wearing baju
The,
Raya,
au-
right?
the authentic feel, the feeling of
Yes,
being
exactly. Authentic feel, exactly. So that's unity. So for and also other than other Hari Raya also, I'm 100% sure
Mhm.
there are people there are like Malay and Indian. I'm talking about Chinese New Year,
Mhm.
specifically. I'm very sure there are Malays, there are Indians, or there are even other races also
Uh-huh.
wearing like all those cheongsam and
Yeah.
the traditional Chinese New
Yeah.
Year attire also. I'm very sure.
Yeah.
Same goes to Deepavali. I'm sure there
Correct.
are Malays and Chinese
Yes.
also who wear the Deepavali traditional attire also, right?
Yeah.
I forgot to include this part. That's a unity for you also.
Yeah. Correct. Not just talking about like all the uniforms.
Mm.
We can see from I think social media, like different races people get married together.
Yes.
They get
Yeah.
to experience different kind of wedding. Probably they will do the Indian way of the wedding, and maybe they will do the
Chinese way.
Chinese way and also the Malay way. So depends on
Interracial.
they get to experience different
Yeah.
stuff. So it's something very, very beautiful.
Other than
Okay.
clothing also, you will
Yeah.
see like all those husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend,
Mm.
they are for sure Malay couple or even married with Chinese people. And
Correct.
there are also Malay
Yeah.
people couple and married
Yeah.
with Indian people, and there are Indian people vice versa lah, right? Vice versa.
Mm.
There are Chinese people married with Indian people also, and there are Chinese married with Malay people, and also followed by the Indian marry Chinese, Indian marry Malay lah. Like that lah, vice versa lah. That's a unity also. So unity can come in many forms. Seriously,
Correct.
all these should be meant family. When you mean the word family strongly, I'm very sure the unity is there. Number one. Number
Yeah.
two, with that unity feeling and that vibe that you produce within each other and amongst family, right? A lot of great things will happen eventually in the future. This
That's
is
why.
for the younger generation. This is for the future, for the older generation also.
Yeah.
Not only applies to young, but also to the old, also the middle of generation lah, in a way.
Correct.
And then also sending gifts also. You can send gifts in your own Malaysian way also, or
Correct.
maybe Indian way, or maybe Chinese way also, maybe other races way also.
Correct. That's true.
Sending
That's
gifts also
correct.
it can be one part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
unity also lah, like
Mm.
caring for each other, and also inviting each other to come over to our houses, masak all those Malay, Chinese,
Yeah.
Indian food. That's a great vibe already for you. That's
Correct.
another part of unity also. Like I said
Yeah.
earlier, unity comes in many forms.
Yes.
So like back to your question, for people to do unity better, in whatever you do, you produce an activity or initiative or project, right? When you have multiple races working on that, doing exactly the same thing you did, that's also one way for you to have that better unity also.
Yes.
Other than eating each other's culture food,
Yeah.
wearing circle food, like doing come together, sit down, talk
Correct.
things out.
Yeah.
Not in a sense that you just lepas gaduh, but also a way for you to do something for the future. For example, Malay, Chinese, Indian come together. These three of them can be either friends or maybe long distance cousin. Anything can be anything like friends or maybe even cousins or maybe even like colleagues. Let's say lah, these multiple races, three of them come together. They want to open a restaurant or even a cafe
Mm.
that can make one Malaysia food, literally one Malaysia food.
Yeah.
Malay, Chinese, Indian, all in one, literally. And for example, let's say if that future business of theirs went very well, never know. They might simply include all other races from different countries' food also. That's another way to make the unity better. Not only unity within Malaysia, Unity within country also. Unity, sorry, I
Yes.
mean unity within the world.
Correct.
Literally. So with this
Right.
unity, right, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah. Like what you say just now, 3 races opening a restaurant. Maybe the restaurant went viral and made famous. It brings people around the world to come and experience
Yes.
the
The
vibe.
culture.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Thanks for the point. Okay, so now your thoughts coming to speaking about that.
Okay. So speaking about that, okay, so I couldn't be more thankful
Yeah,
for you guys willing to have me as a
course,
podcast
man.
guest, because this is my very, very first time being a podcast guest.
Hope you enjoy it.
And yeah, so yeah, I truly enjoy it.
Okay.
It gives me the opportunity to voice out
Yes.
my opinions,
Correct.
knowledges, right? This is the
Yes.
that's
That's
the point
the
of podcast
point.
lah.
Yes.
Correct.
Of podcast. So you talk.
True.
So this one, when you post on social media, people will learn from us lah. Usually
Mm.
from each of us, like me, Bavan,
Yeah, although
you,
we
and
are
also Darren.
not, although we are not the high
That
tier,
high level famous type, but it's
people,
okay.
Yes.
but our thoughts and opinion, we hope it influences people. Yeah. Yep.
Definitely,
Okay.
for
Yeah.
sure, 100%. Yeah. So other than that, yeah, I'm actually very happy because, to be very honest, ever since the first day you guys established SAT, speaking about that, SAT is a short form lah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I had a thought of even having the opportunity to be a podcast guest until a few days ago. You hit me up through a PM, through group, also about getting us to become a
Yeah.
podcast guest.
I'm open to everyone, man.
Yeah, without a doubt, I 100% accept it. Be it either the podcast this weekend or tonight, which is tonight, of course, lah, since we're having it right now. So I couldn't be more thankful. This is one of the point where I actually proved that I can actually make time for things like this. So when my friends having this kind of activity or online activity, it's okay. It can be either online activity, it can be a physical activity or other activities also. Definitely one thing about me, I'll make time, because why? This thing unites us together.
Yes.
Like lepak-lepak, borak-borak,
Yeah.
santai lah, like yamcha, all those, and also borak gelak-gelak, making all those jokes, making all those humors, gelak-gelak. That's the unity also for you.
That's correct. You give
That's
us
like that lah. So
you give us a bond. Yeah.
yeah, to conclude and everything about your question, how's my thoughts? I mean, I hope these listeners, viewers also, they will actually support the startup. I believe you guys are considered startup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Startup.
something like
Okay
that.
lah, maybe.
No.
maybe
yeah,
I
We are
can-
startup. We are
Yeah.
a small channel, a small podcast.
Small
channel.
channel.
Okay, small channel.
Yeah, small
Okay,
channel.
since you guys are like small channel, I am 100% convinced with the support from these viewers, these listeners. I'm sure sooner or later you guys will grow. It's gonna take years.
Yeah,
Just like how you
of
want to
course.
have your own business, you need to look at the model, what you want to
Correct,
sell, what you
correct.
want to
True,
have.
true,
It's
true.
gonna take years for you to succeed.
Alright.
So for you to succeed, right, you have to sacrifice, number one. Number two, you have to commit all your energy, your attention, the money, everything all in one go.
Right.
So from there, I'm sure the starting point, of course, you guys will go through some struggles, experiences, all those challenges lah. For example, the challenge is that you guys are busy with
Mm.
work and also like your own life matters lah, obviously.
Correct.
So it's gonna take time. I'm sure sooner or later your channel, the SAT, thinking about that. I'm looking forward to be a part of your podcast again, because this helps me to improve my speaking skills, communication
Yes.
skills,
Yes.
understanding skills also, actually, to be fair. And also the most golden moment is to get to see you guys, be it either physical or online. So now that we're doing
Yeah.
online, so I'm very happy lah to be a part of this podcast
Thank
team.
you, thank you.
Podcast guys . So I wish you guys all the best and good luck. And also I'm looking, same goes with Bavan. We both are actually looking forward to be part of your podcast episodes
Of
in the
course.
future. So
Of course.
if you need people, you know who to find.
Probably one day when our 100 episode, we invite all our guests for a potluck, or I mean like go to a place BBQ or what? Let's see. Once again, thank you so much, Darren. Anything to them?
Yes. Thank you very much, Wiz and Bawen, for coming. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No problem.
For
Yeah.
making the time, although everyone is busy, busy
Yeah.
life, busy work, but
Yes.
very appreciate that two of you can make time and come on to the podcast and share your thoughts and opinions
yeah.
about the unity. Yes.
So yeah.
stuff.
So your both of your Instagram, I'll put it in our caption. No worries. If you guys get a few followers, yeah, thanks to us. But okay, let me
If
play the
that
music.
happens, then yeah, good thing lah for me and Marvel lah.
Cue the music. Guys, once again, thank you so much. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. I think this is like a warm-up session, warm-up episode. So I feel that, yeah, we will be back with more episode. Guys, Baven, Wiz, thank you again.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna help Ziada to say thank you to you guys. I'm
Yes.
gonna Ziada, thank you guys. Okay, so from the SAT team, bye guys. See you guys in the next one.
Tell Tiara to join the next time I'm in this podcast.
No problem.
No problem.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye guys.
Guys.
Bye.
And cut.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into our podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to tell us what other topics that you would like us to cover. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next one.